AkronHipHop.com, the Reporter NewspaperOnline.com. We got one of Blackron's finest, businessman extraordinaire. I like this. Man, listen, tell that one person on the east side who don't know your name, tell them everybody your name.
Well, I mean, they know me as Gang. We go that route. But, New Gang. And, I turn around, man. I'm just like anybody else, man. I done had my struggles, man. I done had many, many difficulties, but, I've always found the way to turn around and beat what was beating me. And we have to just stay diligent, man.
I like that. So here's the first question I want to ask you. It's Black History Month. And, we keep it all the way black on BlackronOhio.com. That's the website for those who don't know. Listen, man, black entrepreneurism is a thing. It's a real thing. You've been doing it. Hell, I love interviewing people that I used to interview for TV eons ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you bear witness that I've been doing this over 20-something years.
Okay, well, yeah, I had a couple detail shops in North Akron a few years ago. And, we used to do business. You know how we used to do.
You had a boutique and everything, brother. I
It was that was a hair store. I mean, not a hair store, a beauty shop. Right. We had the beauty shop, the detail shop. Then when I had another detail shop over there on Talmadge Day. But I did a lot of things in North Akron as far as in the community, back to school drives. I would donate money to Patterson Park, North High School.
Why is that important for you to give back to the community as an entrepreneur, putting business in the community? Why is that important?
Well, it's important for a number of different reasons, and that is that at one point we was considered 3/4 of a man.
Come on now.
No. I mean, because see, when you do the math, right? Mm-hmm. When you do the math, how in the hell can you be considered 3/4 of a man? And then even though they may have changed the wording, it never changed. Because I know that in my life, I got caught up in the Iran-Contra era. And we know what happened with that. That's when the atomic bomb dropped of the crack cocaine. And I fell victim to that. And it was like being in a swamp of glue for me. So for on and off for 15 years, man, I battled with a drug addiction. But see, the thing is that I always told myself, I would get in the mirror and I would look at myself, and I knew that I was better than that because I was trying to find my soul through my eyes. And I always would tell myself, man, I'm going to beat this shit. And the day came that I would beat that. I would become a father the best way I know how. But they ain't really got a book for that.
You are the book for that, bro.
Yeah.
You are the book for that. And look, and what I like to tell folks is we got people walking this earth in real time, exuding the qualities that you have. You heard what you just said, bro? You said you went through ordeal to make your ordeal a real thing. You came on the other side. See, in the Bible says, they say God ain't going to put you through nothing you can't handle. Because when you come on the other side, you strong going through that fight. And not only you strong, you a boss, brother. You doing your thing, big ups, man. And I ain't blowing.
Yeah, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, I had a situation back in 12, and then I came back in 16, and I got a detail shop up there across from Chapel Hill Mall, and then I got this thing here going on, and one thing about it, and that is that, and my encouragement to the people is that just never stop giving up. Get a go button and let it break. Break the motherfucker on go.
Hey, man, real quick, let's talk about the businesses you operating right now in real time, 2021. Let's talk about the detail shop first.
Well, we located up there at 1840 Buckholzer, right across from Chapel Hill Mall. Currently, we only take appointments, but for detailing, if you know anyone that want to get a detail, y'all gonna schedule an appointment. Look it up on Facebook, you'll find it. You'll see the number and all of that, but 330-957-3607. I'm just giving it to you. But that's for details. Then we got the playground. And y'all know about the playground because y'all know that it's the best deal in town because we're giving away cars down here to families. It's changing lives, COVID-19. And
hey, first of all, that's big. That's big.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are giving, we didn't say TVs.
Right.
We ain't saying steak or
Or
turkey.
pizza.
Right. We're giving away cars
Right.
and everything. And some people may not have seen the other interview and stuff like that. What motivated you, real quick, man, before we get out of here, to say, hey, I want to do something very special to the community here in Akron, Ohio?
Well, what motivated me and my wife was that God told us to do it. And you know, I guess for me, my pain has been my strength. Because when we under population control, man, and flat and simple. If you run around here like the world's still the same, then you know you got to refrain from that. You got to get on track, because man, if it is another thing coming, I might not make it through this one. You might not make it through this one. So, and then here, me and my wife, we got a daughter that can't even go to prom. We got a son that can't even start preschool. I mean, you're scared for your kids because you don't know what's. I mean, you know, you gotta think outside the box. But then they may have had to, because of all the things that they may be doing to the earth, you know. And it's like, it's a scary time right now. But you know, that brother, Lil Baby, man, that song, Bigger Picture, man, it opened me up. And it was like the Spirit started talking me through that brother's lyrics, man. And it was like, once, you know, it started going and God started putting things before me, it's like, I'm just going with it, man. I mean, you know, at first I fought it, but because I'm like, this shit, we all know what this shit is. And damn, but see, if I get the community support, y'all get around me, because what we doing is the better good and it's changing lives, you know, it would be an upcry. Because this ain't the time for them to be stopping us from especially doing something good. Because, man, we don't know what's coming tomorrow. Our whole lives have changed, man. You know, and then we under a curfew and all this other stuff and the mask, man, and this shit. This ain't no normal shit. There ain't no way in the world y'all can run around here and be thinking normal. You know, I'm going to give y'all something that y'all need to start getting. Because a lot of black people don't know about this. But Giant Eagle, they got these immunity shots. And y'all need to get them. They really do help.
But this before COVID-19, they was offering these before?
Nah, I wasn't hip to it until when the COVID hit. You know, I had seen it. And then when I see it, it's all natural. It's spicy. The Giant Eagle, they don't. No, you drink it. It's like a juice, like in a little thing.
It's immune system booster.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, them, and then now they coming out with different kinds. And honestly, for me, because everybody, well, I know my whole staff down here had that last year. Like I told you, my grandson, me and my wife's grandson, ended up having to have a transplant. He was just one. And now he's strong, doing good, and watching him, it was like God said a miracle right there in our life.
In real time?
In real time. And see, this is when they didn't know what it was called. They didn't know what was happening, so they say. But it ain't for me to question all that. It's for me to turn around and, you know, like a man do. A man get a tube belt. You go trying to figure it out, man. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Man, listen, let me bring. Hey, first off, you got that knowledge you can't get in college, which is dope, man. Some people need to sit down and take a seat and listen to your style. Real quick, one more time, man. Tell somebody that's watching why it's important as a black man, especially doing Black history, that you take the time out to study your culture and your heritage.
Why take the time to study your culture and your heritage? Well, first and foremost, the thing is that if we ain't building men, we ain't building our nation. And the thing is that the woman and the man have to work in unison or together, whatever, you know.
You said right, yeah.
And the thing is that, you know, you can't let the worldly tricks get you off focus, that y'all not understand y'all are a united front. And when you take a united front, that means it's like forward march, right? And we gonna do this struggle, and we gonna make this life better for us. But you always got to reach back, because if you don't, but the thing is that just like when they had the Black Wall Street, this is what we gotta be on. Tell your kids to start getting in student council so they can learn how to be councilmen and mayors. Because we got enough basketball players. You know, we got enough gangsters. We got enough. I mean, but right now, man, in order for us to make a change for the black nation, we got to get in Congress. Because if we don't get in Congress, and if we don't tell our kids and teach our kids, make them sit down and start watching the news and start questioning them. And see, because that's what I watch the news. And I'm talking about MSNBC and
Fox News.
No, I don't watch Fox.
I knew you were gonna say that. Hey, man, on that note, man, if somebody wanna hook up with you, break bread with you, and just get to know you and want to talk some business with you, how can they follow you, brother?
You know, I'm kind of private person, man.
They better follow you on that Facebook.
I'm kind of private, man. And I guess just my life, you know, because like I said, I got caught up in the contra era, because if y'all think that these certain things that just so happen to come into our community by sheer accident, man, y'all, it's another thing to turn around and bring the black king to the ground so that he can't take care of his family, or that he ain't there. Do you know that they turn around, they releasing brothers from federal prison and won't even let him work a job, let him sit on the couch?
That's real. Okay, Brother West, man, listen, man. Somebody want to follow you and get in touch with you and just vibe with you, follow your style, how can they follow you, man?
Either by my Facebook or AkronHipHop.com.
You better say it, brother.
Yeah, you know, I've been dealing with you almost 20 years, man. You know what I mean?
Man, I appreciate
you and your brother, I had to mention him.
And you have big ups. Hey, man, I appreciate you working with us again, baby. Have some fun and get something done, baby. Peace.
You already know.